Hi everyone, welcome to SteelStacks Live. This week I am joined by the lovely Tina Hemmerle, one of the lovely ladies behind Wink Magazine, and we are going to be doing something that I've never done and I'm really excited we can bring on the show. We're making a hula hoop. Like, for real, we are making a hula hoop. So Tina, first of all, thank you for coming out and bringing your hula hoop kit here and walking us through this process. We've got some water boiling, but first steps.
You have to go to the hardware store or root through your dad's garage or something. You need to find some tubing.
Tubing, okay. Tubing. Like PVC tubing, rubber tubing?
PVC.
Okay.
PVC. There's a couple of kinds.
We've got some over here.
Yeah, if you stick with black polypropylene tubing, you'll be okay. You can go with the cheap stuff, really.
Sweet, I like cheap stuff. So this is tubing that comes on a big roll, right?
Yes.
And then you take these massive cutter things, right?
Yes.
And you snip some off so you have an open tube length of whatever size you want to make your hula hoop at, right?
Correct.
Okay, so now what happens?
Now, well, we just need to connect to the hoop.
Okay.
This is pretty simple. Maybe you need to get your parents' help at home. But really, all you need to do when
My parents are not going to help me do this. I'm going to, maybe a viewer will volunteer to help me out, but that's why you're here. Okay.
So you can, you can find,
almost took out the screen.
You can find the insert couplings where you find the tubing at the hardware store.
So what you've got right there is an insert coupling.
This is an insert coupling. It's a barbed, straight insert coupling. Okay, so the very first thing that we have to do is heat up one end of the tubing so that we can put the first end of the coupling inside.
Like with a lighter? Should I blow on it?
No, that's why we have the boiling water.
Ah, look at that. We've come full circle to the boiling water.
So, usually I just hold one side away, and then I put this side into the boiling water.
Thusly.
And I swirl it around.
Okay.
So I don't melt the tubing on the bottom of the pot. And I usually do it for about 15 seconds. If you underheat it, you won't be able to get the coupling in all the way.
That's not good for anybody.
That's not good because then it'll come apart in the end.
All right, so I think we're at 13 Mississippi right now, and I can't multitask, so I was running Mississippis in my head while you were
watch.
I'm watching.
So I'm going to take this. There's a little thing in the middle, so it's going to stop once we get it in.
Okay.
If it's hot enough, it just goes right in.
Sweet.
If it's not hot enough, it doesn't, and you need to just heat it up a little bit more.
Okay.
Be careful.
Oh, I'm doing this one.
When you touch that,
Okay.
Just be careful with that because it's a little bit hot because we just had it in the boiling
water.
Okay,
yeah.
So now you just need to,
just thusly.
Swirl it around.
Swirling.
Count. Do you need me to count?
Please do, because I'm already in awe of the bubbling water. How many Mississippis we have?
I think that's about.
Why is Mississippi?
It's like 13 right
Why does
now.
Mississippi get the counting credit? Why not like Rhode Island?
Because of the number of syllables, probably.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to be.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
That's probably good. It's okay. You can't really overheat it, so that's okay.
So then I take. I don't need a new coupling. I go on to.
No, yeah, just put it on. Just connect it.
I have the power. It's like He-Man.
Good.
So that's it.
Perfect.
That was ridiculously easy.
That's. Yeah.
I don't know.
And now, I mean, technically your hula hoop is done. Technically, but you want it to be really pretty and fancy.
Yeah.
And also, just a side note, putting the tape on the hoop adds extra weight, and in case you didn't know, the heavier and the bigger the hoop is, the easier it is to use.
Well, then we need to put like a metric ton of tape
That's
on the
why
one
I brought
that I'm
all
going
that
to be
duct
using.
tape. I brought that off.
Okay, so this technically is done. I could go to town. I'm not going to yet.
You could, but since it's really smooth, it's plastic.
Yeah.
It'll just slide right down.
Nice.
So,
well, that's going to happen when I try it anyways.
So you think.
Okay.
So you think.
So tape.
Okay, yeah, tape. Let me turn off the stove.
Yes, safety first. Safety first, SteelStacks Live viewers. All right, so this is the one we just did. We have some other ones right here that are already kind of cooled off, and we're going to tape those? You're going to tape them?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to use the smaller one. You're going to use the bigger one.
Okay.
Okay. Very good. So I do this with children. So you can do this. I know you can do this.
You're giving me a lot of credit right now, Tina.
Okay, first things first.
Okay.
There's two ways, basically, that you can tape a hoop, simply put. One is by covering the whole hoop in one different tape color or in sections of color.
Okay.
Okay, so obviously you can see the lines here.
Yeah.
You're just rolling it and rolling it and rolling it and rolling it.
Okay, all right.
So this, if you wanted to use a pattern of colors, if you wanted to do red, white, and blue, if you wanted to use four colors, if you wanted to do a rainbow, this is what you would do.
Okay.
It's generally very simple, but it takes a little bit longer because you have to cut the tape and then put the new color on and make sure it's all lined up and really nice. Whereas this method right here, you cover the entire hoop in one color, and one adult hoop takes roughly one 66-foot roll of of electrical tape.
Wow.
Just so
Roughly.
you know how much supplies you would have to buy.
Again, you've done this once or twice before.
Or 10,000, yeah. But so yeah, you would cover it all in one color, and then we put a spiral on top of it.
Okay.
So that gives you that kind of classic hula hoop look.
I'm a classic hula hoop look kind of guy.
With these, I used 3/4 inch tape.
Okay.
You can use anything. I actually think that you should use this 2-inch roll of duct tape because it'll go so much faster.
It's a manly camouflage pattern too. All right.
Yeah. Hoops
so
are
let's get
manly
started.
nowadays,
Obviously, we're not going to probably finish. You might finish the hoop, but I'm probably going to be a little slower. So
Yeah.
I'll have to finish off camera, and you can fix all
I
of
have
my
an idea.
inevitable. Okay. Yes.
What we're gonna do, actually, I'm gonna get you started.
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
show you
All
how
right.
to do this because you're gonna cover the whole hoop in just this color,
Yes.
and then maybe if you feel like it, you can put something on it
Okay.
afterwards.
Like unicorns
But
or
I'm
something.
gonna do a spiral while you're doing this.
And we're going to race.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
We're
So
setting myself up for
first
failure here.
thing, just make sure, just pull your tape off the roll, and just pull
You make
it
it
off
sound
a
easier
couple
than it is.
inches.
Sometimes you got to look for the little edge thing and like scrape it up. That was
Oh,
good.
I prepared really well for
You
this.
did.
I didn't want to get stuck.
Okay.
Okay, so first thing that's important is how you hold the hoop.
Okay.
Okay, so you gotta hold it with your knees.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, I always start at the seam. That's where you connected the hoop.
Okay.
Okay, to roll it in this method, you want to angle the tape just
Okay.
a little bit.
All right.
So hopefully it doesn't overlap too much, but you definitely want it to overlap a little bit. So sometimes in the very beginning, just stick it down and see if it's, see, perfect. Okay, now what I want to do
Okay.
is overlap just a little bit,
Okay.
so there's no like slivers.
Okay.
Okay, so now I'm pulling the tape over the top of the hoop and then I'm pushing it inside.
Got it.
Always keeping that angle consistent.
Okay. Are you going to be really mad at me if I mess this up?
This is yours.
Oh.
I don't really care what you do with it.
Sweet.
Okay, so keep going. And then if you notice that your overlap starts to get too big, we can either cut it and reposition it, or you can play around with it a little bit.
Okay.
But just keep an eye on that. Otherwise, you'll be here taping for like
Forever.
months and months.
Months and months. All right. So I won't start until you are ready here. I'm going to hold it. I'm going to hold the hoop with my knees.
Yeah.
This is already awkward,
and the
amazingness. I got to
the
feel
other
bring
thing
a little closer.
is that
there we go.
Yeah, you can, as soon as you get 2 feet out, you're just rotate it towards you so that you're always working right in front of you. So
All right.
you can see what you're doing. Okay.
Are
you ready?
Are you ready? I'd give you a head
I'm
start,
ready.
but I need a head start. I'm going.
You got a head start. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going.
Okay, so yeah, what I'm gonna do is actually a 2-color design with, well, we're using all vinyl tapes here, but you can actually use, you
Mine's
can use
already,
vinyl
like,
tape, you can
crinkly.
use cloth tape, you can use mylar tape, which is usually really shiny or glittery or sparkly.
All right.
And the difference is how
Okay, this is
manageable
ridiculous,
the
Tina.
tape is.
Yours is all like smooth and perfect. I've got like, mine looks like I was like swimming for too long and my fingers are prunes now.
Well, that's okay, because if you were actually doing this at home, you would have like you'd have 90 feet of tubing left to work with, so you can practice and practice and practice
Gah!
until you get it right.
I don't like losing, Tina. I mean, I have no problem losing to you.
Here's
You've
something
been...
I tell the kids.
Yes.
The slower you go,
Uh-huh.
the quicker you'll get done, because you won't be fixing all of your mistakes.
Well, I'm not fixing any of my mistakes just anyways, so I'm just gonna go fast right now. But yeah, you're absolutely right. When you take your time and you like smooth it out, it goes considerably
Yeah, it's really just about
better.
the angles and trying to keeping the tape unwrinkled as you're rolling it over.
Yeah, no, there's no hope for me on SteelStacks Live right now to have a non-wrinkled hula hoop. I've come too far.
Well, it kind of works for the grip, and it makes it a little bit heavier, so it's actually okay.
Aha.
With the camo, I figured you wouldn't be able to see all the mistakes.
No, you can definitely see the mistakes.
Okay, so I'm almost done my first layer,
I'm not even halfway done with mine yet.
but I literally have made more than 10,000 hoops, so.
Gosh, I'm putting it in gear now.
Okay, so I have one more color, and then
This is
and
futile.
then I'm gonna put this fancy hockey stick tape on there because it adds a little bit of grip.
You know I like hockey.
I see that.
This is my old Hartford Whalers jersey here. It's a little bit too small for me because I had it when I was like 16. And I've since discovered a love of food, which all of our viewers know all too well. All right, Tina.
Yeah?
This is ridiculous. I am halfway. look at you.
I'm halfway also. Actually, I'm a little bit less than halfway. Keep going.
Yeah, but I was admiring your hard work and the effectiveness of your wrapping method. Oh my God.
Well, there's a few tricks. Like I keep my left hand underneath and I smooth it.
You better keep going. I'm gonna be finished if you keep talking and stopping. Ah! I'm just glad there's.
Well, you know what? We can have. Okay, so there's a race to see who gets done quick.
Yes.
More quickly.
And then I have to hula hoop at the end of this, right?
Yeah, and we can also have the most finely crafted hoop contest also.
Well,
so
why don't we just, can we just save time and give you the award for that right now?
Okay. So I have one more. I'm gonna do this.
Jeez, Tina, man, you're putting me to shame.
Do this one.
When I woke up this morning, I can honestly say I did not think I was going to be covering a hula hoop with decorative camouflage duct tape. So I must thank you for that.
You're quite welcome.
I feel like we're very patriotic with the camo and the red, white, and blue and the flags. It should be like a holiday.
That was unintentional, but yeah.
This would be a good like Memorial Day or like Veterans Day project. All right. I'll tell you what. This is quite a workout on your like shoulders.
Yeah, and your arms too.
Yeah. For a guy who likes to sit on the couch, eat salty treats and watch A-Team reruns, I am not necessarily in the best shape of my life, and I'll tell you what, this is quite the workout. Okay, I feel like I'm approaching the end, even though I'm really not, and you're putting me to shame. I'm approaching the end of this roll too, and the roll is starting to lose its shape.
No. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, I'm done.
Well, that's enough race. I can finish mine off camera for everyone. Look how pretty yours is, though. Look at that. It's all like fancy, and look, and that is exactly how much I lost by right there. That is
That's not bad. Well, if you
foot and a half of my failure.
This one, you know what? If this was the same size as that, it may have been
But you
a
also
little bit closer
you
in
lapped
the
yours
end.
like 3 times though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, let's take a few minutes here. We're gonna clean up our mess, and then you're gonna teach me some hula hoop skills.
Excellent.
All right. Cool. That's step 1 of our hula hoop party here on SteelStacks Live with the lovely Tina Hemmerle. We're gonna clean up our mess and come back, and then it is on. Hi everyone, welcome back to SteelStacks Live. I am once again joined by Tina Hemmerle. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened there.
It's confusing. I used to do it all the time.
It is? Really?
Yeah, when I would have to get up and do speeches in school, it would be like,
well, I feel less bad now. But we're hula hooping. We are hula hooping. Tina, I have not hula hooped since I was, I don't know, maybe 6. So what do I need to know?
Okay, if you did it before, you can do it again.
Okay, that's
Number 2,
good.
okay, you need to stand right. Just need to stand properly. So either with your feet about shoulder width apart.
Okay.
That's usually easier for women just because the way that we balance and stand, whatnot. For men, if you put one foot in front of the other and keep that about shoulder width apart distance, that's going to be good. Okay, next thing you're going to have to do is put the hoop on you.
Okay.
Which that's a special one.
It is a special one.
So yeah, we're going to do special things with that.
I'll grab.
Yeah, for this, if you just want to grab.
Should I grab my
one
camo one?
Sure.
Yeah, the one that I lost. That's my failure. Okay.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is with my feet about shoulder width apart here.
Yes.
I'm going to push the hoop.
Yes.
So that it goes around a couple of times before it starts to fall down. Okay, so if you start off by pushing it really hard and ridiculously, well, I can't mess up because I'm so good at this, but if you push it so hard, it's just going to fly right off.
Okay, all right.
So you want to make sure that you just push it and it goes around a couple of times before it starts to slow down.
Okay. I think that was my problem when I was practicing before.
Probably.
Practicing.
Probably. Okay, and then the next thing you want to do when you get that down is when you feel it start to slow down, as in when you feel it start to slow down, not when you see it start to go down, because when you see it, you're just going to push it right down. Then you need to start shifting your weight.
Okay.
Okay, so it's not in the hips. It's not a circular motion. A circular motion with your hips will make the hoop go right down. It's like screwing on a cap of a soda bottle or something.
Yeah.
Okay, what you actually want to do is shift your weight from one side of your body to the other, as in from one foot to the other.
Okay.
So I'm just going to go like most of my weight is on the balls of my feet.
Okay.
So it's just one to the other, and I'm pushing
right.
off the ground. So now, when it starts to slow down, I start to shift my weight.
Okay. And your microphone pack will fall out of your pocket.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's okay. It happens.
I can multitask.
I cannot. SteelStacks Live is crazy. All right.
So I'm just shifting my weight from one side of my body to the other.
Okay.
Okay, so everything's on my feet. My knees are bending. It has nothing to do with my hips. I'm standing up straight, and I'm looking at you.
You are.
As soon as I start to look down, it starts to go down.
You make this look easy, and for that
Yeah.
I hate you. I mean, with love, because I have to try this now, right?
Yeah, but it's easier with the bigger hoop.
Okay, my hoop of failure is what we're calling it. The ring of failure.
It's just remember, okay, so what you're going to do, you'll probably, men have a little bit easier time shifting forward
and backwards. Forward and backwards,
Yeah.
all right. So I hooped up.
Yeah, I'll give you some tips.
Okay, give me some tips. Okay.
You go.
All right, so the first
Remember,
thing.
the first thing is you want to push
spin
it so
the
that it
crap
goes
out
around.
of it, right?
Yeah, so that it goes around. And then when you feel like, okay, this guy's spinning and it's going to go down in a second if I don't start shifting my weight.
This is going to end really well. I got a good feeling about this. All right, we ready? I can't believe I'm doing this. I just got to. Okay, here we go.
Run with it.
Ah!
Okay, that's good. That's good.
That was crazy.
You started out really well, but you need to shift your weight.
I did not start out really well. Let's be honest.
No, you did.
You're being very nice. Okay, all right. We're gonna try one more time, but then I want to try the special hoop.
Yeah.
Because we are running out of time here, and we got to try the special hoop. All right. So, to be honest with you, last time I spun it really hard, and then I forgot everything that you told me, and I was just like, ah!
Well, here's something else that works generally for adults after a lot of reteaching is your brain doesn't move the hoop, your body moves the hoop. So don't think.
My brain doesn't do much.
So you don't good.
Good.
If anything, you have an upper hand then.
All right. All right. Here we go. One last time for all the kids watching at home and on the internet. Oh man, this is going on the internet.
Come on, just do it.
Just do it. All right, here we go.
Shifting.
I wasn't shifting fast enough, but I did better that time.
But that's okay. Let's try the other one.
Yes, let's try the special hoop. I'm going to roll the hoop of failure out of here.
You're going to feel this one.
There we go. Okay.
And then if you can feel this one.
Why is it got a bow on it?
Because I had to keep it together.
What do you mean?
Well, it's a collapsible hoop.
Oh.
And I can't fit this one in my car.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. So this is going to be easier, you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Think about it. It's like if you were
5
to
feet
use
tall.
If you were to use a jump rope that was like 1 foot long, it would be a little bit
Do I look like I jump
harder.
rope? Come on. You don't get to look like this by jump roping.
Long or 6
all right.
feet long.
Okay.
So it's the same concept.
All right. Okay.
Actually, it's all exactly the same.
Because I did so well the first time.
Think even less than you did that time.
Not a problem,
But do the
Tina.
same thing. Do the same thing. And this time,
I didn't get this far in life by thinking, lady.
You can try.
Oh,
you can try it with your feet side by side. It might actually work a little bit better with this big one.
Okay.
So remember, you're just shifting your weight and pushing the hoop from one side to the other. That's it. So just give it a good push.
Am I gonna hit you? Are you clear?
I'm clear.
You're clear. Am I gonna hit anybody? Crew member Sean, you're clear? Okay, good. Other crew members who don't have names that I know of because I'm a jerk? No, I'm kidding. I know their names for real, but here we go.
Okay, move. Shift your weight. You're shifting your weight.
I'm shifting. Ah! I feel like I'm a winner. I feel like, can we hug it out? Can we hug it out after that?
That was so good.
Tina, thank you so much for coming on, showing me how to make a hula hoop. And, you know, we're going to have the whole, look at it, we both have the hula hoop. We're going to have the whole how-to process and our whole little hula hoop class here on the website. Make sure you check it out. It's SteelStacksLive.org. There's lots of fun stuff on there. Get on there, find out all of our show times, all of that wonderful stuff. It's at SteelStacksLive.org, including the whole version of my wonderful time here with Tina. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time here on SteelStacks Live.